Thanksgiving is a little more than just 2 weeks away. Soon families, big and small, going to be gathering around the table to feast and reflect on all that we are thankful for this year.
And if all goes right and everyone behaves, there won't be any family tension. That's the hope, at least. It was 4 years ago that Grace Foxwell Murdoch of Professional Grace gave Jimmy a lesson on Thanksgiving etiquette, and that is today's Monday Memory.
All right, so here we are. Day after tomorrow is Thanksgiving. You have already got the meal covered. So today we're going to talk manners. Now, what you don't want to hear is mind your P's and Q's from your mom, from your Aunt Susie, from Grandma, or from our very own etiquette expert, Grace Foxwell Murdoch, owner of Professional Grace. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Delighted to be here.
You have a lot to share.
Yes.
But first, I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Because you have a book coming out. Tell us about Checker.
Oh, this was a book that I wrote several years ago, and I always looked for an illustrator, and I found one this spring. Meredith Brewington did the illustrations for me, and it's about a tricky grandmom who teaches her children manners through Checker, the cat.
The Mannerly Cat. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on it. We talked about that some last week, so it's wonderful to see the book.
Thank you.
So we're talking manners. I'm relatively uneducated in this, so help me out. We have two different place settings here, right?
Yes, I wanted to show everyone an elaborate place setting, and this one it would show you that there are several courses, and this one would start with soup because the soup dish is in place. I will tell you a little bit of trivia about eating soup. If you would use your soup spoon,
right, like
so, dip your soup away from me. Okay. As surely as ships go out to sea, I dip my soup away from me. But when the soup is so very good and there's handles on the soup bowl, you can even take the last little sip.
So that's okay?
That's okay, if you have handles. If it's just a bowl that looks like a cereal bowl, no.
Not the thing to do.
No.
Okay, all right. So tell me more about the difference between.
Yes, and that little trick I think I've shared before is B and D. B, this way, your bread is always this side, so you'll know not to use someone else's bread plate. And D for drinks, and everything is served on the left except for drinks when you have a server serving you, so you'll know you're prepared that you're not leaning back and forth talking to people.
Okay.
And napkin is always in the lap first.
Talk to me a second about the centerpiece. What's good, what's not so good?
Well, I just put a conglomeration of things that I collect from around my house that are seasonal. Nice leaves from outside are okay. You make sure they're clean so there aren't anything critters crawling on the table. You never want your flowers on your table to be above your elbow because people can't see, and you don't want your centerpieces to overwhelm the table so that people can't manage what they're doing.
Makes perfect sense. And you were saying that the kids can help out too.
Yes, it's wonderful to involve the kids. If you're in a treed neighborhood, you can send them out to, and watch them of course, to pick up leaves and make sure that they're clean when they bring them in. Rock painting is one of the big phenomenons right now, so you could provide rock painting materials, just some rocks and some paint pens, and they're also nice for a little favor on the table if you wanted to send them home with people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
We ask you this question every time, and I'm going to ask you again just so that you can emphasize the point.
Okay.
Cell phones at the table.
No, absolutely not. First thing is they're germy. They have lots of germs on them. And also, as soon as you look at your cell phone or choose to do something with your phone, especially find a picture to show somebody, that's a conversation stopper right there. No cell phones. It's rude because you're saying whatever happening there is more important to whoever's in front of me.
Face to face, take time to talk.
That's right.
What do we not talk about?
Oh, I'm just going to tell you two things. There's so many hundreds of thousands of other things we could talk about. Politics or religion is still the thing, and gory things. We, in age group that you're in, you might get to health concerns, not so much table talk. My children love for me to say, not table talk. So just stay away from those few topics. If it occurs and you have a guest who is bent on talking about some of the not so pleasant topics, try the best host changes the topic, changes the subject.
Would it be okay to say, Grace, thank you so much for that. I want to learn more here in a little bit.
That would be wonderful.
Okay
That'd be fine.
All right.
So do you remember trying to mind your P's and Q's when you were little and you were at these big family dinners?
No.
No, you didn't even try,
No,
did you?
I wasn't very good at that.
Yeah,
I should have learned better when I was a
But
kid.
did you eat your soup with your
No,
spoon?
I see. Again, I'm not very good at that type of etiquette. I wouldn't. I need to work harder at it. I have a hard time. That specific thing about dipping the spoon away from you,
Yeah.
I'd have a hard time remembering
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, how many at the table would know that anyway? So you may be okay.